Hey, everybody.
Hello.
How's it going?
Well, can't speak to us, so I'm assuming good.
Well, but how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Really? You're doing good? No, Superman does good. You're doing well.
Really?
Yeah, really? What? What?
You just being you.
Me being me. Well, that's me. You know, I am me.
You are you.
Well, we got your mom coo here in the chat. How you doing, your mom coo?
I don't know who that is.
Don't know who that is. How do you not know who that is?
Because I've never met you.
You want to move that bag of dice so they don't fall on the floor and make a big mess? All right, here we go. Boom. Now the table's set up right. Excellent. Okay, so everybody, we got some exciting stuff going on today. You want to tell everybody what we're doing?
Well, first I'm going to move my chair over so that I'm, aligned with the table.
Sounds good.
And today, we are going to be doing a
What? You're telling them. I told you to tell them.
Smashville game.
That's right. So we are all set up to do a Smashville campaign. Yep, Smashville is the campaign mode that came out with all of the assets and the construction yard and everything else.
Oh, by the way, it feels weird only having 13 units with the 2 monsters.
Yeah, so that's
7 units off.
So let's talk a little bit about that real quick. So
let me grab my sheets.
So the way the Smashville campaign works is you start out by picking your agenda. I think your sheets are over here on the white table. Yeah. So you start out by picking your agenda, destroyer or protector. So naturally, I have picked the good guys, the destroyers, and Mr. 9-year-old picked the villains, the protectors.
In my opinion, it's the other way around.
Oh, really? It's the other way around?
Because the villains in this game have a higher chance of winning.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
well.
Because I've won, I won last time. I've been hitting my good streak.
Yeah, you've been doing well. But anyway, so...
But before that, it was pretty bad.
So, the first thing you do is you're going to pick 4 monsters. And those 4 monsters are on your roster. So every time you play a game, you're going to pick 2 monsters off of that roster to play with. And at the end of the game, you're going to check a box called fatigue next to their name to say that they're fatigued because they just did this big old fight. And if they get destroyed during the game, they'll get an extra, they'll also get a fatigue. So they can have up to 2 fatigue. And what that means is the next game you play in the campaign, for every fatigue they have, they're going to lose a health.
Yep. Pretty annoying if you get destroyed a million times.
Yeah, so we've got a 3-player campaign set up. We've got Mr. 9-year-old.
Hi.
We've got Mrs. Dad, and we've got Mr. Mom.
Wait. Mrs. Dad and Mr. Mom?
Right. We've done this before. It's a bit. There's a whole movie called Mr. Mom.
Well, we're not a movie.
Well, we kind of are. We're recording what we're doing. And we post it online for people to watch. How is that not a movie?
I don't know, because there's like a series of us, and movie series aren't like 10 episodes long.
Let's see. Have you heard of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Thor, Hulk, Captain America, Thor 2, Iron Man 3, Thor 3, Avengers, Avengers 2, Avengers 3 Part 1, Avengers 3 Part 2, Doctor Strange.
We're not Marvel or DC.
Okay, I'm just saying, though, there's a lot of movie series that have lots of 10 movies in it or whatever, so... Godzilla, that's a series that has a lot of movies in it.
Not 10.
Yeah, more than 10. When you go back to the classics from like the 50s and the 60s.
Oh.
Not the new ones, the classic ones. Anyway, so you start out, you pick these 4 monsters. Those are the only monsters you get to use over the course of the campaign. You also pick 12 units, and then, well, actually it's 13 units. There's a little bit of stuff that goes on into it, but the main thing is you get to pick a map and you build out a city. And so there's going to be some regular games we're going to do that are all scenario based, and then after I have been the protagonist and Mr. 9-year-old's been the protagonist and Mrs. Dad has been the protagonist, then we will have a base defense round. And so each of us will have to defend our cities, and the buildings that get destroyed are at a risk of permanently being destroyed, which is pretty exciting.
Well, it's not exciting. It's bad to rampage.
So you get to buy buildings, and those buildings go in your city. You get to get assets and put those in your city. So tonight, what we're doing is we're doing the very first game of the campaign. I'm the protagonist, which means that over here, Mr. 9-year-old is attacking me. And the very first thing, go ahead and move your papers off. So the very first thing we got to do is we're going to have to roll the dice to see what the scenario is. So these are not normal dice. Well, they're actually normal dice. They're not normal Monsterpocalypse dice. So I'm going to roll these 2d6. I got a 7.
Okay,
all right, so I'm going to go back here to the list. And so I add in my situational awareness, which is 0. I have no awareness.
You have no clue so you have no clue what your city's even like?
Exactly. So because I rolled a 7, that means we can either do patrol, everything must go, fuel for the furnace, or cash grab. And so each of these scenarios is going to have a little bit of setup, and it's going to have a little bit of, there's going to be maybe some different gameplay things. There's going to be some victory conditions that could possibly happen. Every one of these scenarios in the book has got some fluff that goes along with it, so it's pretty excellent. So, yeah. So I'm just being quiet. Why don't you talk while I look over these scenarios here?
All right, so what to talk about? Well, one thing that you all should know, or at least the one person I know is watching and other people, is that on Wednesday at 6:45, which is the usual normal, but this time we finished up with everything early and we were able to go earlier. So there will be a birthday stream on Wednesday at 6:45, and if you come and I think you just do chatting, maybe?
Yeah, basically if you jump in the chat.
Jump in the chat and say some cool stuff. You may get some cool stuff. Like a Rocket Gantry. What else? There is a donut shop, which is the, say, industrial center, but it looks different. In fact, let me show you the one that we're keeping. But we got another one.
So yeah, you got the donut shop. We got a translucent resin one, which is pretty cool. All right, so we're going to do cash grab. That's what we're going to do for our scenario.
Okay, so what does that do?
Okay, great question. So check this out. So it's going to be a 2-monster game. Whenever a building is destroyed, the active player, so whoever's turn it is going to roll an action die.
Okay.
If any strikes are rolled, then the active player, we're going to need that bag of tokens that has like the padlocks and stuff on it. Anyway, so if any strikes are rolled, then they get to put a padlock token on one of the 4 building foundation spaces. If no hits are rolled, then the other player gets to put the token out. Okay? Now, if a unit moves into the space where the token is, they pick it up. If a unit leaves play for any reason before the end of a player's turn, put the tokens they're carrying in the space they were in. And at the end of a player's turn, any units holding tokens and the tokens they have are moved to the player's scoring area. So, whoever wins, is whoever has their monsters left, like normal. But in addition to any other campaign rewards, players roll an action die for each token they have at the end of the game, and you get 1 Megabuck for each strike that's rolled.
So it's good to like be destroying buildings.
Right, destroying buildings is what's going to let you get extra money. So we're going to have a cash grab. It's going to be exciting.
Don't need health tokens, but I'm not sure my health anyways.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and put the rest of that stuff back in the bag.
Because, well, do you want any?
No, that's okay. I'm going to use the app for keeping track of health.
So no one has fatigue, so no one's charged out with less health.
That's right. So so the other thing that we did for our campaign, because it's just the three of us. No, here, we're not going to put it right there. We're going to move it over, put it on the white table.
Okay.
Because we won't need it too often. All right, why don't you just put it on the white table over there next to you. So the other thing that we did, we kind of did a little bit of a monster draft, in large part because while we have pretty much all the monsters, except for Blasticutter, because on the white table right here, so it's easy to access. Yeah. Yeah, because he's still pretty shipping from Miniature Market. Hey, what's going on, Relocked?
He's back.
He's back. So, anyway, so because we got 2 Protectors players, Mrs. Dad and Mr. 9-year-old, we had to 2 Protector players. So they had to kind of draft things.
Dad?
Yeah, Mrs. Dad. I'm Mr. Mom.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
The Mr. and Mrs. is what tells you whether it's the boy or the girl. Anyway, so
You are just making things too confusing.
Yeah. Anyway, so we each picked one monster that we wanted. Then we made a little triangle, and we each picked a monster for the other person. Then we reversed the triangle and picked a monster for the other person, and then we got to pick our last monster. So
My mom wanted me to have Sergeant Titanica.
But then she felt really bad, and so she swapped out Sergeant Titanica for Nova ESR, so he wouldn't have scraped the bottom of the barrel. So, for example, I picked Hammerclack for myself, and then Mom picked Rogzor for me because, it was on Father's Day that we were doing this, and she wanted to make sure that I got something just extra special. And then Mr. 9-year-old picked Ares Mothership for me, and then I picked Globicus for my 4th. Yeah. And let's see, you opened up by picking what?
Incineroar, because I really, really wanted him.
Right, and so then I picked... Who did I pick for you?
You picked...
Because you picked
Defender X.
I picked Defender X, yep. Then Mom picked Nova ESR, and then you picked... Armodax. Yeah, so... So Relocked just noted that what kind of a monster would make their child play Sergeant Titanica? Oh, yeah, special kind of monster. Only a momster could do that. Okay.
Anyways, but I was gonna say something, then I forgot.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right, shall we roll, sir, to see who gets to go first?
Yeah.
And more importantly, who gets to go second?
Ugh, I don't want to go
4.
2? You gotta be kidding me.
All right, you get the honor of going second. So what map are we going to play on?
We're playing on the map that I'm choosing for my base defense round.
Oh, so we're doing Isle of Annihilation.
Yes. And that means less money.
Yeah, less money. But don't you want money? You get money too.
Huh?
And you benefit from money. Yeah, so like...
Still want to play with this.
You don't want the money from all the extra buildings that we could blow up with Carnage Corners?
Yeah, but there's still the chance of the 3 building.
Okay. All right, bring it out. It's your choice. You're second player. I can try to sway your opinion, but what do I know?
You're Jon Snow, so nothing.
Yeah, Relocked, I agree. Second player is the best player. You get to choose the map. You get that you get to respond a little better to the other player. Let's make sure this is all nice and in frame. Nope, gotta scoot it over more. You wanna help me? There we go. 45 minutes on the death clock. Yep, it's pretty good. So the other thing that we're going to do today, so I printed out St. Basil's Cathedral at just the right size to fit onto a foundation square.
It looks tiny though.
Which means that we've got a cathedral. And do you mind running out to the garage real quick and grabbing the Rocket Gantry? And would you also grab the media company? So we have got the new buildings. And, well, we have proxies for the new buildings. The rules for the new buildings were released today. So we're going to try having a cathedral and a Rocket Gantry and a media company. Get a little propaganda, a little static, a little what's it what. And since we're doing the cash grab, we want to be blowing buildings up, which makes things way more exciting. So, sir, you're going... No, I'm going first. So I get to put out the very first building.
Here are the buildings.
Yep, so...
And we're done.
Media company proxy, Rocket Gantry proxy, and then because these are buildings that I designed, so they're enormous, and then this is just a scale replica of St. Basil's Cathedral, so it's very small. It's actually the right size.
Right size, huh?
Yep. Okay, so Relocked, you say media company is the best junk building. Talk to me. What do you mean by a junk building? You just mean sort of fill up the spaces with it, because why not?
Or do you mean, why should you play with this? Like, you secure it and you take 10 damage immediately.
All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put out the media company first on a green space. I'm going to put the media company right here.
Okay. What does the Rocket Gantry do?
So the Rocket Gantry, when you're securing it, you can spend a white and a red die to blow up any unsecured building.
Wait. What does the...
If you wait, I might put it out.
I don't know.
The cathedral, if you're securing it on your turn, when you go to power up or when you go to do your unit turn, whatever the equivalent phase is there, you can choose to push a white die from your monster pool to your unit or from your unit pool to your monster pool.
Okay. Good. But I really like the Rocket Gantry, so...
Yeah, that's a really good point because the media company, you get a bunch of those out and you just move up and start securing them and to start messing with what everybody's up to.
What does it do?
So it has an action called propaganda.
Huh?
And with propaganda, I spend a white die and I move a die from... Excuse me, I put this out on the board already.
Right. I was just going to look at it.
Yeah, you've looked at it before. But I can push a die from your monster pool to your unit pool on my turn by spending a white die on a unit turn. And this only works on a unit turn, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and take the cathedral. You got to be careful with it because it's got sharp bits on it, and if you are not careful, you will snap them off.
Or poke yourself.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and put the cathedral right here. Oh, right. So the other thing that Media Company does, Benjamin, is static. So if you're securing it, enemies can't use abilities. No, they have to pay a white die to use an ability if they're within 3 spaces of it. So it's not as bad as... It doesn't stop it like Jam does, but it does make it more expensive to use actions. What are you doing? Getting some... Why are you getting basic apartments? Why not put out good stuff?
Well, I want my good stuff in the back line.
Yeah, but what about this stuff up here? You can still secure these things up here. You're going to be moving up and securing this kind of stuff. He's looking in the box. The box of buildings.
Oh, hey, Dad, there's another media center. Okay.
Wait, what? You don't have to secure the building for static? What? I gotta look at these rules again. I don't know where my phone
Have
is.
fun. It's your turn
I
to
guess I
place the
can't look
building
at
out.
it. Would you get me the Imperial State Building, please?
Imperials.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, definitely the Imperial State Building. Wow, static is just always on. That's nuts. Nuts. No, static is just if you're within 3 spaces of it, you have to pay a extra white die to take an action.
Oh, is that on the cathedral?
Wow.
Is that on the cathedral?
Yeah, no, it's on the media company.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, which kind of matters for me because I've got Ares, which is kind of an action beast. So your Monku says finally. I'm curious. Is it finally we got the ISB out?
The IS what?
The ISB Imperial State Building.
Wow.
All right, what building are you putting out next? Wow, really? Just like that, huh? Why don't you get me a Mount Terra, please?
Here's the original one that I found so many mistakes on.
Yep, there we go. Boom. All right, next building.
Is that an orbit of lava? No, it's.
All right. Would you get me the Mars building? I love me that Mars building. So pretty. Sorry, it's way back in the hobby room. I'm making him run around and get stuff because I'm wedged in here between the table and the computer. And gracias. Oh, de nada. All right.
No clue what that means.
What's up next? What are you going to put up? I hope he's going to put out a power plant. Putting up a guard defense base? Oh, snap. Okay. Would you get me a industrial center? Industrial complex? Wait, we're locked. You're saying that you and I might get paired up next round? That's pretty exciting.
Uh-oh, Dad.
I would
you're
love
in
to
trouble.
lose to the world champion.
Yeah. Did I beat him whenever we
No,
played?
you didn't beat him.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I was just trying to make sure.
No. Oh, man.
Not even a little bit.
Donut shop.
Donut shop, all right.
Donuts. Here, but you're not welcome, Mr. I'm a Destroyer.
Let's see. What building do I want next? Would
better
you get
not
me
make me go
a
get the
construction
junk.
yard?
Okay, good. Want to guess?
Yeah, I think I'll put my proxy construction yard right there. All right, so you're up next. What you doing?
I think this one's the
All right, and would you get me an apartment building, please?
You don't get any. Our delicious stuff.
I don't get any of your delicious power.
Nope, and you get a proxy.
All right, look at that. Proxy apartment building. Pretty sweet. Oh, yeah, Gearbox,
And I get things.
Gearbox is great.
I get
We like
things grassy.
Wait, why are you putting out an apartment building? There's no other buildings that you want? Oh, to rampage through, huh?
Yeah, this game's all about destruction.
Boom. Okay. Well, let's put out these monsters then. What do you say?
Sure.
What do you say? Hey,
Sure.
Rogzor, what's going on? You're mostly painted. Play it painted. Painted models play better, which means I am going to have an advantage because someone...
Okay, I'll go get the proxy then.
Boom. There we go.
Painted models may play better.
Backline, cheater.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Sorry that I cheated.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am.
All right, put out your unpainted Nova ESR.
But we'll see, because one time, the unpainted model played better.
Okay. Well, I got to get my dice out. Oh my goodness, are you ready for this?
No, I'm not.
Thank you. The Martian color scheme, I like the white and the red with kind of the blue lines and stuff on it.
Blue and green lines.
Yeah, I did green lines at first because I thought, but then it looked too much like Christmas. So now the grunts all have green lines painted on them, and then all of the elite stuff has blue. It's a nice, easy, but still like visually pretty contrast paint scheme. So
Wait, contrast paint?
yeah, the red is all contrast because it makes it
Oh.
really easy to get the shading on like all of the tech gears, and then I just do a little
Oh, I thought
highlighting.
I didn't know they used contrast paints that much.
Yeah, I don't use them as much as you do, but I do use them a fair bit.
Yeah, basically all my paints are basically only
Not in Cinerus though.
Jackbone. Well, mostly.
Yeah.
They're mostly commonly whatever.
Yeah, so the building is still in progress, but we're getting there. We're getting there, so.
In that case, that building's gonna these and that. All right, high risk
Okay, here we
on
go.
your construction.
Boom, I'm going. I'm up. All right, there's 3, and what am I doing? I'm bringing out the saucer. I'm bringing out a Squix, and I'm bringing out a Squix. Yep, boom, there we go. And then I'm paying 1. I'm going to bring out a crawler. I'm going to pay 1. Got to remember to use this one over here. So I'm going to pay 1 and bring out a U-tank. I'm going to pay 1 to bring out another U-tank. I'll check really quick to make sure that I didn't just mess up. Yeah, 1, 1, 1. Okay, good. I didn't mess up on my list. Okay, but now I need to spend 2 to bump and spawn. And now we'll go ahead and do movement. We'll do 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Spend 1 to do a transport.
Checking for static.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, because the Squicks have got speed of 6 even. Let's go ahead and move it up a little further. And then I'm going to spend 1, because I am more than 3 spaces away from this, to use the ISV action to swap this and this and get a guard defense base. Boom. Your turn.
I do not like you.
I do not like you, Sam I am.
Great. Everything's a failure now. Well, hey, now at least I have an excuse for
Everything's
securing
a failure.
this. Hey, Dad, now at least I have an excuse for securing this, as opposed to this.
You can only blow up unsecured buildings.
I can start blowing up your favorite stuff.
You can try.
I can try. Of course I can try. I can always try. All right. Well. And T.
Got some Raptics coming out.
Air.
Anti-air. I have some flying stuff on my list, that's for sure.
Ha ha.
I don't know what you're laughing about, though.
Neither do I.
All right. Well, keep going.
Anyways, then I'm gonna get 1.
So I just realized that because of where I switched everything, it's going to cost me 2 white dice to be able to do a reroll because static is 1, 2. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Never mind. I'm fine.
No,
We're okay.
he's fine. That's bad. That's really, really, really.
Guard defense base is okay.
Really, really, really bad. Okay. 2.
Probably should have had a little more Martian stuff with Ares in my list. That's okay. Go ahead and do a little shout out too while he's doing his unit stuff. We've been working on designing a monster mashup draft game. So we're in the process of getting all of the cards put together and we know all the cards. We've typed them all up. We just got to get them formatted so we can send them off to the printer. But main idea is you start out with a generic monster,
Genetically modified.
modified, 10 health. What?
They're just getting so confusing.
What's getting confusing?
Like the IS.
The ISB, Imperial State Building?
ISB, the abbreviations are kind of getting confusing.
They're getting confusing?
So many of them.
Why limit yourself to 3, Relocked? Why not run 4 media companies? Or do you just not have that much junk space in your list?
I don't think so. Alright, move. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have a speed of 6. 1, 2. We're securing these. We run the donut shop in the power plant.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. 1, 2.
You still need your high rises, huh? Honestly, I don't think you're committed enough to running your own media empire. That's fundamentally what I think it comes down to. You don't want the wealth and the prestige that comes along with, owning,
3.
great newspapers like the Washington Post.
1, 2, 3. Your turn.
Okay, well, it's a monster turn, y'all. Here we go.
You get.
We go.
Remember, you're on a clock, so it's bad to waste time like you are right now.
I don't waste time. What are you talking about?
You're wasting time right now. So you're not going to power up. Nice.
Oh, thank you. So I get 1, 2, 3.
Shouldn't have
4,
said
5.
that.
I would have remembered eventually.
Well, someone would have put it in the chat, but by then it would have been too late.
Okay, so here we go. So
Because I'd
we're
be
gonna
the
go
man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is he pedestrian?
Yep.
Yes. So you won't be able to get past that unit. 5.
Nope, too far away. I have to be 1 space further forward.
But oh, that crawler's in the way. Oh.
Okay, so if I spend 1 to step.
Step.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Take a damage.
No. Well, thankfully my flying 6. Oh wow. Jeez.
All right, and then Ares gets to move 7. Wow, 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 wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm probably only
There we
getting
go.
4 power dice as opposed to 5.
And here's what we're going to do.
You're gonna shoot.
Rogzor
the building.
is going to blast. Blast. Yep. We're going to blast that Rocket Gantry. So the Rocket Gantry has the defense of, I don't know, something. Let me see if I can pull it up over here real quick.
It is 7.
Oh man, we got like a big old streak of light coming in over here. I didn't realize that. It's okay.
It makes things look dramatic.
Oh no, wait, I'll just pull it up on Discord. Yep. Rocket Gantry is a defensive 6. Thank you, Relocked. You got to it before I did. This is... Alright, so if it's a 6, that's like 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. And I get a reroll. Just going to toss in another one. Oh no. Fell on the floor. Well, that's... Okay, so we're going to spend 1 to do a reroll on this, because that was bad.
Yep.
That's a lot better. That's what, 5, 6. Yep. So I blast the Rocket Gantry. All right, now we got to check something. So first off, I have Devastation. So if this attack hits a building, all units adjacent to the target building with a defense equal to or less than the number of strikes rolled suffers 1 damage point as a result of this attack.
No.
Yeah. So all 3 of those are destroyed, and because they took a point of damage, unless I'm totally wrong, I'm going to get the 2 for the building, and then I'm going to get 3 for the units.
Come on, Relocked. Help me out here. Make sure that...
Help me, Relocked. You're my only hope.
Thankfully.
Okay, so that's replaced with a hazard. So hazards are right here. Please stay on your side of the table. So that we don't bump stuff.
And burn stuff. Oh,
all right, now
no. You've
I gotta
burned something.
I have to check the scenario real quick.
You roll a certain amount of white dice.
Right. So cash grab. I roll. Okay, so I'm gonna roll an action die, and if any strikes are rolled, I get to put it out. Yep. All right. So hand me one of those padlock tokens. You got it. Boom. Gonna put it right there. Now we're gonna put it right there. It doesn't actually matter. We're gonna put it right there. Okay. Cool. So that's that for him. All right. So now Ares is going to go, and Ares is going to say, what? And we're going to shoot the media company right here. I do get all the dice. Thank you, Relocked.
No.
Actually, I think I'm just going to... get a range of 3 is all, so 1, 2, 3. So I think I will go ahead and just blast this media center right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can roll up to 6. We'll toss in 1. Let's just see how this goes. 4, 6. So it's toast.
Can I look at Rogzor's blast attack stuff?
Sure.
Like the range?
Yeah, he's got penetrator. Oh, so actually I only hit a 5. That's even better.
Range.
Yeah, it's the one thing he can do is shoot his gun. He sucks at everything else.
4, 5.
So I get that back. I get this. I'm gonna roll to see who gets to put out the. Oh, hey, guess what? You get to put out the padlock.
Oh, on that. Does it have to be on that hazard?
It has to be on that hazard. Yes, sir.
Well, that's a problem because it's on your side.
Yep, that's part of why I did it.
Well,
You don't know, huh?
here would be way too easy. Here's too close to that. Here's too close to. I'll go there.
Okay, he's going there. How
You're getting
delicious.
it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, actually.
So boom, it's your turn.
All right, it's my turn. Why you spent a long time on that one? All right, power up. I get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I've powered up. Now, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's one building. Are you going to step?
No.
You don't want that extra power dice for 1 point of damage?
And a white die. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. And then, now the East Arable step.
All right, now here's the... Wait, what do you want to do with Nova? Let's talk about it real quick. What are you hoping to do?
Hope and throw into this.
Okay. So that's one option. But does she have flying?
Yeah.
Oh, she does? Okay.
Yeah. But she only has speed of 6.
Okay.
What was the other option that you had?
No, nothing. I was going to say, I didn't know if you were going to use her guns or not, but that'll work. Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, I could do sprint.
Yeah, save your sprint, though.
Okay.
Sprint is more for, like, getting away when you're done.
Okay. Then advance phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your maximum speed. Okay. Now he will be doing rampaging. She'll be doing 1, 2, 3. He'll have this. She will have. This.
Wait, so Reloct is suggesting that you throw Ares for 4
1, 2, 3, 4.
as opposed to Rogzor.
Couldn't get him into that building.
That's true. You can throw Rogzor. That's good. I was just pointing out what he said.
Or why the Ares?
I don't know. Good question. Why don't you keep doing what you were doing? We'll see what Reloct says. See if we can learn from the master.
Yeah, he's the master.
We love it when people give us tactical advice because it helps us learn, helps us think about problems differently, right? So now here's the other thing. Do you want maybe Armodax to go first in Rampage and get the extra power dice so Nova has more options?
Yeah, should do that.
Oh, so Benjamin, here's what he's saying. If you throw Ares all the way over here, you throw him on this spot, then you get the ISB and you get the volcano.
And then
It's a lot more stepping, but
see if I started from back here.
so if you just do your 6 movement to start with.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you'd want to step once.
Step once, and I'd end up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's where you were going to be before. That can't be right.
7.
So you got to step twice. Well, hold on. If you step over here, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, yeah. You would need.
Step twice, and I get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. End up here.
You got to actually spend those 4 though.
I did.
No, you
I
spent.
spent 1, 2.
You had to spend 2 to step to start with,
Huh?
and then sprinting is 3 separate spaces of
I
movement.
wasn't sprinting.
Okay, so you spent.
I advanced there.
Okay, but you stepped twice, and then you moved 6, and then you moved 4 more. You had to pay for the other 4.
Wait,
So look.
right.
Yeah, you don't just get like 4 more movement.
Right. So this is the sprint, and this is the step.
Okay, so there you go. So that's 2 dice gets you there, so you can throw and do a lot of damage.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What he's saying is
Wait.
Ares is a lot weaker in hyper than she is in alpha, and so you definitely want to get her at alpha. What?
I
What?
wouldn't be able. That would all be a waste if I Oh wait, no, it wouldn't, because he get
4. So how many power dice are you rolling right now?
1.
1.
Yeah.
Good call.
This.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Maybe put another white dice just to sweeten the deal. Yep.
I will be getting one.
That's a 5. Yep. So those are both gone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 6 power dice. And I need to roll 2 action dice.
Roll them one at a time, though.
Huh. So, here's my 6 power dice. This is gone. Alright, for the hazard that is for this hazard.
Okay. Okay, so I get to put it out there. Can you hand me one? Okay.
You have to be adjacent to it?
You have to move onto it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so then the next one. Roll for the next one.
then this one.
Okay, you want to hand me another token?
But I think it's only limited to 2 spots.
Okay.
Okay, so rock truck grabs that one. 1, 2, 3. He can't.
Yeah, so you got all 6 of those power dice, right? Because the demolisher?
Yep.
Nice. See, and now you're really powered up to make sure that throw can happen just the way you want it to.
So I get 3 blue. Wait. What? So Noah's best attack has bad dice.
Yep, but she gets to do a lot of shooting for clearing screens.
Yeah. She's definitely a 2 monster game person.
Yep.
Maybe actually 3. I don't know. But I need a minimum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yep, and I am a defense of 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8. Round 9. I'll put in a few more.
Okay.
Because it's a good hit.
All right, so go ahead and roll.
Okay.
You're going to roll kind of right over there.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Boom.
10, 12.
Okay, go ahead and roll for this. Let's see if you get to put it out or if I do.
Yes, I gotta put it out.
Okay.
But it's basically useless since all of your guys are near that area.
Yep, so go ahead and put it.
It really doesn't matter, actually. Because you're going to be adjacent to it no matter what. So I'll just put it there, I guess.
Okay. Sounds reasonable. So we get, see, Ares is going to go 1 for the hit, 1 for the collision, 2 hazards, 4 points of damage, 7 health. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I feel about this.
You should feel great.
All right.
It's called, it's called, what's it called? It's called, you blow up my rocket gantry, I blow up your mothership.
Yep, that's fair. I was looking at the wrong scenario. Cash grab.
It's your turn, by the way.
Okay, so it's my turn. It's unit turn.
Blah.
So we're gonna do.
Hey, Dad. Just a quick question. Do your kaiju planet eaters need 2 brains to operate?
Oh, definitely.
3?
Definitely.
4?
We need all the brains.
All the brains you can jam into them?
Yep.
No wonder why they're so fat. They're filled to the brim with brains. No wonder why they're so annoying.
So annoying.
It's Destructimites.
Boom. We got everybody out on the board. Every single unit is on
I don't
the
believe
board.
it.
So here's what we are going to do. Here's what we're going to do.
Oopsies.
Please sit up. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Preparing to open fire.
Okay, so it's on that squix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this squix is going to go 1. Pick that up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And pick that one up.
New target acquired.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. So we're going to go 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh wait, Dad! I just realized something. The
What?
padlock couldn't actually get on there because he had an extra speed.
No, I think you can
So
still.
this-
I think you can still put it on there.
Okay, so you just kind of go on the monster because I have. An
No, I
extra
can't move
speed.
on to your monster. That's a good point.
Huh? Oh, and that also meant that
So-
I got an extra white die with this attack because she didn't have to step as much. But I hit you. So do you? I don't know. Do
So
you
no,
get
so
that
this
padlock?
one's going to go back because it's still on this space.
Uh-huh.
And so this guy was right here, right?
Uh-huh. That means that until he moves off, no one can get that. That's perfect. I can just sit
Okay,
there
so
the
he's-
entire game.
He's going to go over here and take that. Okay, and then okay, the construction yard. Construction yard. Gotta look at these rules. There's so many new rules recently. I felt like I'd, finally kind of figured it all out. And so you can spend an action, replace any building you're securing with any building you brought to the game that's not currently in play. But I will do asset assembly. So would you please go get me the power zone thing from the garage, the primed ones, the asset that has the power stuff on it. The one that powers you up, makes you get to more power from the resource extractor. That's what it is. Yep. We'll get a resource extractor. That sounds good. And then no, leave him out there. No, leave him. No. Okay, but I took him back out there because he's not done being primed.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's okay. All right, so I'm going to put out this resource extractor right here underneath the power pod. Really just double up on that. Actually, no, that's not what I'm going to do. Power pod's great on its own. I think I'm going to put it underneath the crawler. Because the crawler is already baller while he's on that point. So Relocked makes a really good point too. The advantage of getting rid of the high mobility monster first. So if you didn't see it in the chat, Mr. 9-year-old, he was pointing out the advantage of taking out Ares first is that Ares is high mobility, Rogzor's pedestrian. So he'll hurt himself moving around the map, but Ares wouldn't. So you get rid of the high mobility first.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. And then I have 3 left, and I don't think I'm going to do anything with that. So I'm going to push. And it's your turn.
My turn. So I.
Oh, wait. Sorry. At the end of my turn, everything that's holding tokens gets removed.
No! That I was gonna go full on attacking on that guy.
Yeah, but that's what it says. It says at the end of each player's turn. So at the end of a player's turn, any units holding tokens and the tokens they have are moved to the player's scoring area.
So you can't use them anymore in the game?
Oh, that's interesting. So I guess they're in my scoring area, not...
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Okay, well now it's your turn.
Okay, anyways. Well,
Hoping for those Megabucks.
2, 3.
So I do find it a little disturbing that the cathedral is not incombustible. So we're going to make churches burn.
Why do you want to burn down a church?
I don't, but that's just what's going to happen.
Oh. Oh, you're going to throw some? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. 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 No.
Okay, it's your turn to be doing stuff with your units.
No. So
Don't forget about screening. You can always try to set up screens to protect your lady.
This is a strike fighter situation. So, 1, go there, go there. Spend 0. And I probably won't actually spawn him. What's the defense on your power pod?
2.
Oh, wow, that should be easy. Definitely. Anyway, so I spent 2 to have pushed.
You say it sounds easy, and I say it sounds like a piece of birthday cake.
It's not my birthday yet.
I know, but we had some birthday cake the other day.
And I had some birthday cake today.
Yeah. Nice little marble swirl, chocolate and vanilla in a bundt cake pan with a ganache icing.
Yeah, it's pretty filling, but it gets me really thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Anyways, yeah. All right, movement there. No, wait, no, I shouldn't spawn actually,
Why not?
cause I want to be able to extinguish this and do some repairing that area.
Oh, okay.
Cause I want to extinguish this so that
Okay.
he can get there.
Okay.
And then you can move even further back. So have that. Move in. 1, 2. Okay.
And then you get a pay to extinguish.
Just quickly extinguish.
Nice.
And then 1, 2, 3. Eat.
Okay.
So have. I'll put it on him as your reminder.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, and then repair. Check. Okay, nice stay. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, he's not gonna go there. He's actually gonna go 1, 2, 3. That area, better.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling you're going to want to go that way. Because you can fit in there, but there you basically couldn't. And still could go there. But, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to do that, so yeah, okay. Your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Here we go. Power up. I get at least 2. We're full. What? So many dice. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Step. Okay, so we'll move him first. So 1, 2, 3. And then we'll step. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect.
No.
7.
No.
Right back there.
No.
Yeah, you should have screened every side. It would have made it a lot harder.
You to do flinging and stuff.
I still might. All right, so let's start with a throw. So Ares is going to do a throw. Someone's acting a little crazy. Nova ESR has a defense of, what's your defense on Nova ESR? 8.
Ready to say hello to Hyper version? Do that twice and she's dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, got it. 2, 3, 4.
Hey Dad, the health tracker stayed in the exact same place.
Oh yeah?
The cart just flipped over.
So wait, what's your health at now?
5.
Because I just did 5 damage to you.
Halfway dead.
Oh snap, check out the cool hyper art. What?
Alright, time to pin her up.
Okay, so
Wait, no, she hasn't taken the damage yet. How many power dice did you put in that?
I rolled 6, so I got 4 back. 4 back. Here we go. Let's get this stuff on there. Bam. Actually, bam, like that.
You're gonna shoot me?
Am I gonna shoot you?
Yeah. By the way, defense of 9.
Yeah, every one of the heads has its own custom hyper art colors that go along with it. Okay, and so that's that, and I'm now going to go ahead and do an abduct action.
Who are you abducting?
I'm going to abduct this plane because I can only do it to things that I'm adjacent to, so that plane right there. And then Rogzor, my man Rogzor is going to swat the plane.
Defense of 1.
1. I wonder if I can hit that.
Billion.
Got it. And now I'm going to swat that jet into Nova. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Destroy the model, so I get a power die. You take a point of damage. And your turn.
You're wrecking her. So I power up at 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, I need a 9? Oh, I had a 10.
Yeah, you had 10.
Yeah. Well, he was just pointing out that your defense went up, and you forgot to tell me.
I said def 9.
Oh. Apparently I just don't listen to you.
Yep. Alright, well, we're mad over here.
He's mad.
I'm mad. You know it. What?
I had to spend another action die because of static, because of the media company. Oh my goodness. What an expensive abduct. What a waste of... Oh, and more important though, we have to roll for the buildings. So put her back. The one closest to you, I get to put it out. One closest to me, you get to put it out. And then, moi, please. Moi.
Wow. Okay, now she steps. Well, no, now she advances.
Okay. Thanks for locked. These scenarios, you know. Did you remember to power up?
I did.
You did? You powered up? Oh, okay, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Boom. Another point of damage to Armodax.
Health value is at 10.
Yep.
His club swings over the power plant.
Menacingly.
Nope, he's not. But his jaws hover over his head. Alright, anyways, not lining up with a lot of stuff, so.
So, Relocked, while you're here, the point zone that we put these guys into when they collect tokens. Oh, you forgot to move your tank to your scoring zone. Can I summon those units back out, or are they in a different zone so I can't resummon them? It's going to be pretty intense if it's you only get to summon them once.
Okay, so Armodax is definitely going to attack you first. Defense on him is 8. Defense on that is
8. Yep, they're both 8.
So 4, 4.
Yeah, it just says they get moved to your scoring area, and it's like, what's the scoring area?
Get this out here and get this out here. Okay, I'm going to be throwing Rogzor. Armodax. 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, so I'm going to be throwing you 2, 4, 6 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No!
I get a whole bunch of stuff from that if he's dead. Boom! I get 1 for the unit and 3 for the building because of Demolisher.
Yep, my goodness.
And you know, Dad, I'm going to help you make sure that your ducks aren't as strong. Okay? You want to know how? I'm throwing the Ares. Throwing the Ares Mothership, Dad. Yeah! That guy will stay out.
Great point, Relocked. I should read the rules. So, some scenarios use a scoring area. This is a part of the table that your units and objects being scored can be moved into. It is not part of your reserves, and units can only leave the scoring area based on the rules of the scenario. How exciting. So as you pick up these points, you lose those units.
Alright, so Ares takes 1 for the hit, 1 for the collision, and 1 for the hazard.
Boom. Oh man, check out that Hyper Ares. What?
Did the Rogzor take the damage for his hit?
Yeah, he took the damage.
Okay. Right. Ares has hit 2 bullets.
Yep, there's that.
And now you're weaker. Yes. Oh, and let me flip this card for you.
Thank you. All right, now you got to roll for this building here. See if who gets to put out the. You do. And the next one.
Did we roll for? I think we rolled.
Yeah, I picked that one up.
Okay.
And then I get to put that one out up there. Okay, so let's get those tokens. Okay.
Let me just look at his hypersign really quick.
All right, so is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Hyper Ares, moving the same speed, spotter, so it's easier to shoot you. You're still steady, tactical command, so blast, get hit and run, manufacture, hit and run. Okay. Yeah, a lot less interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so let's think about what I want to try and accomplish. So Nova's almost dead, 4 health. 1, 2, 3 is not quite enough. But if I shot you and other stuff, so I got to power up first. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at full. Hallelujah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
At least it isn't 8.
Yep.
Oh wait, it's not a turn. It's not your turn yet.
Yep, go ahead and clean up. All right.
I'll keep. Not your turn.
Okay, so I really want her to die just so I can turn this into a more balanced game.
More balanced?
But it feels like a lot to throw at killing her. But you get some cool abilities with her. You still got to die there.
Yeah, I can make
Power
that
production's
too.
pretty weak.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Let's go nuts. How's Rogzor doing? Rogzor, you doing okay? Oh, actually, Rogzor. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yes.
What? He's not in hyper.
Oh, he will be, though.
When?
So he can move 7. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
So he takes the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Only,
Yep, he's going to take a point of damage.
Does that put him in hyper?
It does. And now his gun gains beat back. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. And then ping you with 1 other point of damage somehow. Should be easy enough. So I have to push you, though. Beatback can collide with another monster. And if you collide, yeah, so that doesn't work unless I were to. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. This is going to be crazy. Oh, yeah, did you do a fission on your turn with Nova ESR?
No.
The best part
Yeah, I
of
should
Nova
have.
ESR?
I was planning
1,
on
2,
doing
3,
it on
4,
my
5,
second
6,
turn.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I should have done that.
Oh yeah, we're hoping. This is going to be really tight. All right, Ares is going to throw Armodax.
Where?
Well, I'm going to roll to see if I hit you first. Ooh, that's bad.
That's
1, 2,
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does an 8 hit you? It does.
Defense of 7, so yeah.
All right, I throw you over here. So you take 3 points of damage.
I basically have collided with the building like a normal monster.
Like a normal monster, but you are no normal monster, are you?
So, 1, 2, 3. Just another step from being riled and having unearthly rage.
Okay. Here's what I need to know, but I don't have my phone.
Hey,
Is my phone over there?
I was bringing you your phone.
Thank you.
already.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Does it mess it up to turn on this light? That looks okay.
Okay.
Does that look okay?
I don't know. It's probably okay. I can't see. I need to know the probability of this. Isn't that too far? No, that was 8 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spaces. I rolled 8 power dice. So I threw him plop right over there. Okay, so what I need to know is with Penetrator, so you're a defensive 9, right? Right? On Nova ESR. So that means you're a defensive 8. I've got 2 white dice. I have 6 blue dice. And I have 2 red dice. With the reroll, 87% chance. Let's do it.
No power dice.
No, 2 power dice. So Rogzor is going to try to blast Nova ESR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom! So I hit you, and I have beat back. And beat back, you can collide with other monsters.
And does that do damage to both?
So you take a damage from me hitting you. The beat back, you collide with the 2 hazards. And then you collide with the monster. 4 points of damage. Rogzor is the champ. I never doubted you for a minute, Rogzor.
So, with the Unearthly Rage and Rile, do I get 2 power dice for him being damaged and then him being damaged?
No, Unearthly Rage is only units.
But it says other allied models.
Whoa!
Yeah,
So
do I get
so you get 2
2?
power dice.
Thanks for
Wait,
power
hold on a
dice.
second. When did you go? No, because you don't get that until you're in hyper, so you don't get any
Oh.
yet. You don't get it for the point that takes you into hyper, unless you have those on your alpha side. Do you have those on your alpha side? No?
You guys have power words?
Oh man, that was intense. Intense. So Nova ESR is dead.
Yeah. Cool.
So move your health tracker down to 0, to the dead.
Cool. Alright, that just makes me think more plans. What's the health on Rogzor? Health on Rogzor?
Rogzor has 5,
Okay.
and Ares has 4.
4.
Oh yeah, this is getting super tight.
Alright, well, I will power up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
How do you get 4? You're on 1 power point. Oh, and then the 3 for the building. Yeah. My bad.
And I don't think I can actually do a lot of damage, but I can. It has to be in a straight line.
What, beat back?
Yeah.
Do you have beat back?
Yeah. Well,
So you could beat back into a hazard, for example.
yep, but only 1. Well, anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so you take another point of damage.
Yep. Oh, by the way, now my entire party has Rile,
Okay.
and my monsters are armored and resilient.
Okay.
Monster. Oh my god. Alright. Well, you gonna do a lot. I need to do is get.
Wait, so where do you have beat back? Is it on your brawl?
Brawl.
Do you have any other special rules on your brawl?
No. May as well punch you and do some damage.
Well, punching or throwing is basically the same then, right? So
Yeah. And probably.
so which one's more powerful? Which one gives you more blue dice? Which one gives you more white dice?
It doesn't matter. I get 1 white die. Both have 5
Oh, okay.
dice, and I'm probably using all of my power dice.
Well, hold on a second. So let's count it. So the three blue dice is 2, effectively. The other ones are basically 2, so that's 4. So 4 red dice is another 4. That's 8, right?
And
So
then
you're
just because.
so you have 1 white die, 5 blue die. Yeah. So if you just put in 4 power dice, you're already at a 93% chance, and then you could save 2 power dice, unless you need it for the throwing distance.
No, I'm actually just going to be throwing 4 spaces.
Okay.
Lightning attack. I would brawl you. I would brawl you. Wait, no, that wouldn't actually work. If I had
But you don't.
be able to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Boom.
2 damage.
Oof. Oh no. Ares, you can't die.
And yours.
I love you too much.
I will go ahead and give Nova ESR for fatigue.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. It's at the end of the game that we do that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I got that finished up.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty good. Pretty good. If I do that, I shut down that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So.
You're going to ruin my power production, I'm assuming? Yeah. You're going to be mean.
Mean? I'm never mean. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Do we fit? No, we don't. But we know where we're standing. I got my gun right on your shell. Okay. We're going to slide up to here.
Okay, now you can throw me.
I forgot to power up for 7.
Rogzor cannot, though.
And we're going to go ahead and throw you. 1, 2, 3 spaces.
That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
And your defense is what? 8?
Power dice. And 1 damage to me.
Actually,
That's
I think
where
I need
you're
to.
at. You're at 4 power dice and 1 damage to me.
4 power dice and 1 damage. Hey, what's up, fish? That's right, Fish Fins, who loves the Leviathan, is cheering for me. We're going to get him. Just watch. Oh, look at that. 4, 8. Yeah, lots.
All right, I take 1 damage.
Yep, for the hit. And then you collide back there. But all of those units are removed.
And I get 3 power dice from them.
No, you don't.
Unearthly Rage.
Nope, they don't take damage. They're removed from play.
Oh,
Yeah.
destroyed.
Yeah.
I get 1 still.
Actually, I don't know. Does the power plant destroy them? I don't think it does. I think it just says they're returned to your reserves. And then we're going to roll 1 die and see if I get to do it. Yeah, nope, you get to choose where that lock token goes.
Oh, get us a rebel.
Okay? No, that is my lock. You just took my scoring
sorry,
lock token.
sorry.
You get them off of that table over there.
Sorry.
Cheater.
I didn't mean to.
Cheater,
I
cheater.
didn't mean to. I thought that
Burger
those were
eater.
I do eat burgers. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Can you get us some rebel?
Oh. You're actually at 4 health, not 5.
I take less damage from a.
Yeah, but I hit you. You walked onto the hazard last turn. The last time you activated.
Oh, I thought I did that.
No, because my attack got you down to 6.
Huh?
Then you walked onto the hazard. Oh, no. Yes, you're at 4. Yeah, you are at 4. Because my attack... Yeah, my attack got you to 6. You
Wait,
walked on the
so
hazard
Hazard got me
to 5.
to.
And then I just hit you with the throw and threw
Oh,
you.
I didn't count the
Sorry.
hazard.
I actually am throwing you right here.
That's 3? You only put 3 in
I
there.
put 7 in.
Oh! I only
Yeah.
heard you say 3. Which means that I have to replace this, so I'll place it there then.
Okay, we're like to use a term I'm not familiar with. You talk about hard swapping. So what do you mean by hard swapping? And it's your turn, senor.
Alright, so units.
¿Dónde está la Armodax's health? The one person who speaks Spanish in here didn't respond to that. All right, I want to point something out to you real quick. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you can resecure that building over there, then you can get all 3 of these with this 1 strike fighter.
Okay, so 2.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, you need the units to go pick things up, and so you don't want to be... But then you lose the units, and especially early on, it's pretty rough losing these units, because...
Well, the game's almost over.
No. What I mean by early on in the campaign
Oh.
is we only have 13 units, so we can even bring it all.
Uh-huh.
So in a 2-monster game, we're already 7 units short, and I just locked out 2 more of them, so I'm playing with 11. Yeah.
Or the scarce on supplies. Wait, I shouldn't spawn him because I'm not. I'll still spawn him because still have enough.
You monster, I wanted that. Oh well.
You want what?
That token over there.
Oh, because then I can grab that. Oh, I didn't actually think about that. I just thought about securing this, and now I can grab 5.
Yeah, you can get all 5 that are over there. There's only 1 left for me to get. You're going to get 6. So, because you can move your rocket chopper over, pick it up, and then move it back over and be securing the building. You secure the building, then this guy flies for 8 and picks up all of them, and then that guy moves over there and picks up that one. And honestly, other than trying to secure a few other power points, which I don't think there really are any other ones for you to secure.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
but-
I thought about either side.
Yeah, I just mean like in general, but that's 5 more dice worth of strikes you get to roll at the end of the game. 6. That's a lot of Megabucks you're probably gonna get, because you'll probably roll like doubles on everything. I don't know, 12 Megabucks. I don't even know what that's worth. Like, how many dollars is that? How many Canadian dollars is it for
That's
1
about-
Megabuck?
I think that's 2 Statue of Liberties. No,
You think
no,
so?
No, Statue of Liberty and something else. Statues are pretty expensive. Anyway, so that's that. So movement and other stuff. He's going to quickly repair this.
Yeah, so faction buildings are 8 Megabucks. Rocket Gantry is 6. Statue of Liberty is 8. So, yeah, 12 is a lot, though. That's...
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hide back here.
You can get 4 media companies for 12 Megabucks.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Wait, no.
Oh, that's great, Relax. So Canadian dollars are already board game currency. That's
3, 4, 5. Okay, that's secure. Now he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait.
no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're right here. You're right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, I thought I was in the wrong area. Okay, place them on top of those. Okay, and then can't really shoot anyone. Could, you know.
Thinking about doing some shooting, huh? Who are you gonna shoot? So I'm just curious. Is anybody watching play Riot Quest at all, or is this a strictly Monpot crowd?
Because you never know, there is a possibility.
There's a possibility, huh?
Of me hitting Ares Mothership with this unit and this unit. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, because I'm rolling this. So let's.
Oh wait, those tanks didn't move, did they?
No.
So you get a boost die for that.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. He can join in and get another boost die in. So really, I'm just taking my chances.
All right, go ahead and roll. Strictly Monpoc.
Oh, and then he can join in. making the attack in direct fire.
The monsters don't get cover.
Oh, well, I get another boost die because that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So Saturday night, Mr. 9-year-old had a friend over. They camped out in the front yard. It's kind of like a little early birthday party, trying to be observant of
2,
stuff.
4, 6, 8. What?
2, 4, 6, 8.
What?
Yeah, you hit. Ares Mothership takes the damage.
Unexpected. What? So close. And
So we got a projector, set it up outside, and we watched Pacific Rim just broadcast on the side of the house. It must have been like 100 inches at the diagonal. It was huge. Had an Alexa out there doing the audio for us. I know. I'm just telling people about the cool movie we watched. It was awesome.
just that you're not doing anything while you're talking.
I'm not doing anything while I'm talking. You're not doing anything while you're talking. Oh, all the guys that have the tokens on them are removed. Okay, that's my summoning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I had to sacrifice a bunch of guys, but it's worth it.
Guess that'll move up there. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a lot of good choices.
Why are you moving there?
Just to not be standing next to the hazard or whatever. I don't know.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Taskmaster, what's up, bro? Speed of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll spend a die and telekinesis yourself.
Can
Right?
you do
Because
that?
during your unit activation, this model can spend 1 action die to perform a telekinesis action. Choose 1 unit within 2 spaces of this model. Move the chosen unit 1 space.
Can you do that on yourself though?
Yeah, you can, because you're within 2 spaces of yourself.
True, but like.
Yeah, you can TK yourself. You can telekinesis
Okay.
yourself.
It just.
It feels weird.
Yeah, it just feels like, stepping.
Yeah.
And stepping's not allowed with units.
Right, but that's what telekinesis is good for. Getting to move yourself. So, here's what we're going to do.
I'm gonna blow up that building.
He's
Don't
going
even
to
need
attack. He's going to attack that jet. Can we get it? Yeah, we got it. And then we're going to fling him into the other jet. Can we get it? Yeah, we got it.
But
And we get 2 power dice. You get 2 power dice because
you destroyed
of Riled.
Thank
Or
you.
Unearthly Rage
Now
on
it's
him.
even easier to end the mothership.
And then I'll push everything over here and my Scorcher goes away forever.
So what's the health on the Ares?
1.
1.
1.
Like what does it
Uno.
say on the stream?
1.
Okay. It just looked like 2 from here.
No, that's a 1. Don't worry, it says 1. Just trust me, it does not say 2.
I just wanted to make sure if I wanted to make things dramatic.
All right, so the best part about the movie was that his friend had never seen Pacific Rim before. He'd also never played Monsterpocalypse before. So his friend comes over. They play Monsterpocalypse for the first time. Mr. 9-year-old kicks his butt because, he's a pro.
My one monster was still in alpha.
Yep.
Barely.
It was just a little 1 monster game. They had a good time, though. And then we watched Pacific Rim, and now his buddy's like, I want to play more Monsterpocalypse. So that's pretty awesome.
Okay. Brawling your mothership?
You can try.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Beat back throws. I brawl you. Oopsies.
What'd you drop?
Huh. That just caught onto my shirt.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't want to keep stuff on the edge of the table.
Huh.
You want to keep it kind of in the middle of the table.
Yeah, I'll put these here.
Yeah, we'll glue it on.
Thankfully, he's a treasure.
Yep. So, it's been over there. He'll glue back on pretty easy. Not a problem.
He crashed
He did.
as he was ringing. The...
All right, Ares is dead. You get a power dice for that.
Boom! Da, 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 da. Oh wait, I could have got 2 more dice if I had beat back him into here.
So that's a good question because he takes a damage and he's dead, right? Because he takes the damage for the hit. So by the time the triggers happen, that's a good question. Does he get to be beat back into the building? I don't know.
If I had said there was a throw, then I definitely could.
No, you weren't aligned. You couldn't throw him. You were at a diagonal.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wait until someone says, and then I'll get my power dice.
The building stays. Yeah, so you don't get to do the beat back because he was dead. All right, we are running low on time. Unfortunately, our health is way too similar. Really not a fan of this, especially given all of your dumb advantages.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we're going to power up. Still getting 6. 7. Still getting 7. Throw a beat back. Monster dies the initial hit. Yeah. Oh, so even if you threw him, he wouldn't collide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. Speed 7. So I'm going to go to right here. I'm going to shoot Armodax. All right. Remind me again of your defense.
Defense of 8.
All right. I have Penetrator, so
7.
that's 7. So it's like 4. Sure. Let's just play it a little safe. Let's shoot you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gotcha. Beat back 2 spaces to right here for a total of 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh, you forgot to switch the clock. That's okay. It's your turn.
Okay, well, you don't really know what happens. Enemy attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you remember to power up?
6. Oh, yeah. Power up, and then I remember that I'm here.
Okay.
So I counted it.
So you take a damage.
So 1. Damage. I'm gonna body slam you.
All right. Body slam away. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, yeah. And then here's one more. There you go. 8. All right. So body slammed. 3 points of damage. Monster turn.
You got 2 health. Wait. It's not your turn yet. Not your turn. That's not your...
That's okay. I'm just picking up my dice.
Now it's your turn.
All right. So I power up to full. And I'm going to blast you. I'm rolling 8 white dice, 6 blue dice, 10 red dice. I've still got a reroll. Let's see if I can shoot you for 1 point of damage.
You want to do one of my 3...
No, you have 1 health.
I have 1 health?
Yeah. I hit you and beat back you into that.
Oh.
Then you walked onto a hazard, which was another one.
And then how
So
did
I did-
pick because of the... how did
Right.
I pick I'm bad at keeping track of my health.
I know. That's why I keep track of it over here instead of trying to remember to do it over there, because that can get bumped. Oh, man. Your Monku says you could do it, but The dice speak louder than words.
You are very, 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 very wrong.
Good game.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22.
22 is pretty
New
good.
record.
New record for most strikes rolled?
Yep. It was 21. Now it's 22.
Okay, so...
Dad, you just have to make it harder.
All right, so I won. And so let's go over the campaign rewards post-game. So get your sheet. You want to grab a pencil for me? Let's see what's going on here. All right, so this is where a campaign game differs a little bit from a normal game because now we get to track all of our campaign rewards. So,
can I give my guys fatigue now?
what?
Fatigue.
Oh, sure. So we can mark off fatigue. So you get 1 point of fatigue for fighting at all,
And then 2 if you're destroyed.
and then you get another one if you're
Ares
destroyed.
has 2 fatigue.
Yep. Okay, so each player gets 1 megabuck at the end of the game. So unspent megabucks is going to go up by 1. The winning player gets an extra 2 megabucks.
Huh?
Each player also earns 1 megabuck if they destroyed 1 or more enemy monsters. So we each get a megabuck for that. And then we get some other... So actually, you're not supposed to track monster fatigue until the other stuff.
Oh.
Now, here's the other thing that we forgot to do. We actually each started with a unit on the board at the beginning of the game and a power die in our power pool. Because that's what the benefit of the power plant...
I thought that
Oh,
would
no,
be-
wait. No, never mind. That's only in the base defense round.
Yeah, that's
Never
what I would
mind.
think,
My bad.
'cause that's the only time that those come into effect and are out and about.
Hey, so your Monku, that's Andrew, just so you know.
Ah, there we go. Now I know who spoke to us at the beginning.
All right, so now take your 6 white dice and roll them, and you're going to get money equal to the number of pips rolled. Here's my 4. I have 4. Here we go. Come on, big money. Oh, 2.
Okay, I get 5.
5. All right, so I have a total of 6 megabucks.
Total of 7.
Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. I can't believe that you beat me in megabucks, even though I won. All right, so after earning rewards, tracking monster fatigue, and gaining income, you can upgrade your city. You can spend megabucks to purchase buildings, replacing existing buildings in your city. And yeah, boom. That's that. So now you've got 7 megabucks. I've got 6. You can save them until after your next game if you want to get something really good, or you can spend them right away.
Will we do that off channel?
Yeah, I think we'll do that because those are kind of important choices there that you got to make. So
Well, that was our first Smashville game.
Smashville.
Different. It was just like last Monday where we played a different version.
That's right. Yeah, so we're trying to keep up with kind of all the new fun stuff. Get to show that off on the stream a little bit.
Please tell me you recorded this.
Yeah, of course I recorded
Good.
this. Yeah.
Because
So we're going to be streaming a little more than normal while the Smashville campaign is going on because I think we're going to stream all of our campaign games. So I was the protagonist this time. So Mr. 9-year-old was attacking me.
I don't like destroyers.
I'm going to be attacking Mrs. Dad, and then Mrs. Dad will attack Mr. 9-year-old.
By the way, I get a power die because I was destroyed.
Yep, you do.
Oh, and Rogzor falls down as I disappear. That accidentally happened. I only thought I would be for...
Mods on Minecraft.
Good question. Your Monku? He was asking what Megabucks are.
Oh, what are Megabucks?
Megabucks are the money that you used to buy new buildings in the Smashville campaign.
Yep.
Which is not the regular game.
Right. Well, it's the normal game, but
Normal game with extra stuff.
yeah, with extra stuff sort of layered on top of it. So we'll get to the end of this and we'll see kind of who has the most campaign points and see who wins our little family campaign session. So So let's thank everybody for tuning in, watching us play. A lot of fun.
Yep. Thank you, Monku, Relocked, and
Grandma Lulu, Fish
Grandma
Fins.
Lulu, Fish Fins.
Yeah, a lot of great viewers tonight. Thank you guys for chatting and getting in there.
Don't forget to reach out and
Well, hold on a second. Let's remind some other people about some stuff too real quick. So Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern.
6:45.
No, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Okay,
we're going to start
6 p.m.
early
Eastern.
because we're going to be giving away prizes and stuff, so we want to make sure we have time
so
for that.
It will be earlier than normal, so 6 on my birthday, which is Wednesday.
Wednesday, yep.
At
And
6.
we're going to be giving away, where to go? So we got this Media Center proxy right here. Going to be giving that
Are we
away.
gonna give away both of them?
No, one of them's a little messed up in the print job. So.
Okay, and that's the gray one.
You want to grab the apartment building there real quick again? Let's show that off. Hey, have a good night. We're locked. No, it's Benjamin. It's right there. The one with the apartments on it.
I was
Yeah.
gonna get the thingy.
No.
The actual thing.
Grab the thing that the apartments are on. So we've got these blocks and bases that go in the apartment building. So we're giving away a set of 6 of those, so that your starter sets, you've got have something there for the cardboard, and
There are 6, but I can only grab 4.
that's fine. Yep. So we're gonna have those. We've got a. Oh, do you want to go grab Godzilla real quick? We got a 100-millimeter tall Godzilla figure, printed in resin. He is actually basically the same size as a lot of the other monsters in the game. So if someone's wanting to run a little Godzilla proxy for like Terracon or something, boom, great option there. He's already primed, a little gray paint primer on him. Helps seal the resin.
So you don't have to prime, you can just immediately start painting.
We'll definitely be giving away a lot of t-shirts, a lot of 9-year-old Monsterpocalypse t-shirts. So yeah, join us on Wednesday. Get some swag. It'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, and who is it? Umaku?
Urbanku.
Armanku. We owe him the shirt.
That's true. We owe him a shirt. And yeah. So anyway, thanks again, everybody, for joining us. A lot of fun. And now we can do our sign off.
Don't forget to reach out and
Invite people to your birthday party.
do that, but the wrong words at the wrong time. Don't forget to reach out and
Eat some birthday cake.
do that as well, but wrong words again. Don't forget to reach out and
Crush somebody!
still wrong.
Oh, wait.
Don't
Oh, that's
forget
right.
to reach out and
Line. What's my line again?
crush someone.
Oh, someone, not somebody. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Do you not know what your line is?
Okay, we'll do it this time. I'll get it
Don't
right.
forget to reach out and
Crush someone.
finally.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.